Hey everyone, it's Donna Cutting from redcarpetlearning.com, and we are talking about customer service excellence and confidence. I just came back from the Bold Heart Mindset Retreat led by the fabulous Fabian Fredrickson. Tony Robbins says that 90% of a business success has to do with the psychology or the mindset of the owner. And so I went in to take a deep dive into my mindset, and it was an incredible experience. And it started to get me thinking about customer service and confidence, and the confidence that it takes to really go out there and engage with your customers in a way that gets them excited. So, like I said, I'm going to get a little personal with you. Fabienne, as she was talking about these topics, brought up a memory for me. And I was remembering being a little girl. I was probably about 10, 11, maybe 12 years old. And I was walking to the bus stop, and the bus had actually already arrived. So I still had time because people were still getting on the bus. But I remember the feeling. I remember feeling like really good about myself and walking. I was like 11 or 12. I probably had seen someone on TV, right? Walk with a little sachet and a little wiggle. And so I was just walking with my little wiggle to get on the bus. And when I got on the bus, everybody spontaneously applauded, which sounds great, right? Except that when they were done, and I was just kind of standing there wondering what that was about, one of the girls on the bus looked at me with a real, mean girl look in her eyes and said, "We're applauding because you walk like you think you're a model. Who do you think you are? Some sort of model or something?" I hadn't thought about that story in a really long time, but when it popped up for me over the last 3 days, I remember exactly how I felt. And it was about this big. And I remember mumbling something and then just sitting down very silently and not talking to anybody for the rest of the bus ride and just trying not to cry. And I also remember that from that point forward, any sachet that I had in my walk, I just shut it down. I didn't want to stand out. I didn't want people looking at me, which if you know me, I've gotten over that to some extent, right? But I remember feeling about this big. And in that moment, I lost my confidence to be who I was, to be that little girl who was feeling good about herself and who sashayed to the bus stop. And I got thinking about that in the context of what we teach, which is customer service excellence and how to create a great customer experience. And to the idea that it takes a level of confidence to be able to do that, to look people in the eyes, to smile as they come in, to engage with them positively. I mean, we all know those people who do that naturally, right? But there are people for whom it comes difficult. And it comes difficult because every single one of us, my guess anyway, I don't think I'm the only one who has had an experience like that. In fact, you don't have to tell me what the experience was, but if you have had an experience like the one that I just described, just write, "Yes, I've experienced that," or just "yes" in the comments below. And let me know that I'm not alone, that it wasn't just me, that I wasn't the only one who got picked on when I was a kid. But all of those little experiences that your leadership team and your team members, your people in the trenches, those things add up and they shut us down a little bit in a way that we can't fully express. And we are uncomfortable maybe engaging with people in a way that would just come natural to us. I mean, it did come natural to us. Like we were babies. Somebody smiled at us. We smiled back. We tried to make them smile. We laughed. We liked it when people looked at us, right? And that all starts to change, and it's when people do things like that girl did to me to shut us down, shut us down, shut us down. So we can't always expect that our team members have the confidence to deliver that level of customer service or that level of customer engagement. Here's what you can do to help, right? It's not about counseling. It's not about being their psychologist. But it's understanding that people need a level of confidence to rise to where you would like them to be from a customer engagement standpoint. So it takes a few things. Hey, I'm going to give you 3. Number 1 is be very clear about what the expectations are, right? What are your service standards? What does it look like to give a great customer experience? Then provide your team with a chance to practice those skills in a group setting. You want them to practice, first of all, practice because the more they practice, the more comfortable they will become with certain behaviors, right? And if they do it in a group setting and everybody is doing it and everyone is having a good time, it's actually peer pressure to do the right thing as opposed to peer pressure to shut yourself down, right? And then provide encouragement. Really praise people when you see them doing that, stepping out on a limb, engaging with team members, engaging with customers in ways that are the red carpet way, right? When you see it, encourage people. So number 1, set those clear expectations. Number 2, give your team a chance to practice those skills in a group setting. And number 3, encourage them along the way. And that, my friends, is the red carpet way. So if you like this video, if this was helpful, if you can relate to my story, please hit like, comment below and let me know. Hit the subscribe button and that little alarm next to the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. And as always, we would love for you to visit us at redcarpetlearning.com. If you want to learn how we can help you build the confidence in your team members so that they can rise to that level of customer service excellence that you so want to give the people who do business with you, then visit our website, redcarpetlearning.com, give us a call, and we will look forward to chatting with you. Until then, keep living and working the red carpet way.